This is JordangeVision. Pull up a seat and kick up your feet. Welcome, guys. How are we doing? It is time for another TV reaction, and we're starting a new series today. This is one I've been excited to get into for a while. We are going to watch the first episode of the miniseries Adolescence. So what Adolescence is about is basically a 13-year-old boy named Jamie, I believe, is accused of killing one of his classmates. It stars Owen Cooper as Jamie, and I've been hearing his name a lot, so apparently he's done a really good job in this. Of course, I don't know. I haven't even watched a trailer. All this is going to be very new to me, but it's something I've been hearing a lot about, and Stephen Miller, also, who plays the dad, I believe is a co-creator. I'm not really familiar with a lot of members of the cast. I'm looking at the casters list right now. It's a British show, so, you know, it's not really Hollywood actors or anything like that. So unless they've been in like Harry Potter or Narnia or something like that, or, you know, even Maze Runner, which I watched recently. Don't really recognize any of those names from any of those places, so I guess most of these actors are going to be new to me as well. It's interesting, you know, I've been watching some true crime stuff and some fake crime stuff as well, and this is going to be another one in the fake crime category, I guess. So, yeah, I'm excited. I don't really know much else about the show, so let's just get into it. Adolescence. Here we go. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget, reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, a reminder, spoilers are likely, so if you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back. With those of you who are sticking with me, pull up a seat, kick up your feet. This is Adolescence Episode 1. They don't have titles, it's just Episode 1. So, let's get into it. Here we go. Okay, the childhood pictures. Always a motif when you get into a series like this, you know, where the kid is accused of doing something bad. They gotta show him in his innocent days. Day 1. Be a detective.
Morning, Dad. How's that bad stomach thing again? Could I have the day of school, please?
Fancy.
Probably said that like 10 days in a row.
Oh.
Matthew, what is that? The same Matthew Lewis who played Neville? Interesting and true. I'll have to look that up.
My stomach. Do you want to hear this?
Go on.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Morning, Dad.
Oh yeah.
How's that bad?
Time
Yeah,
is
they've
it?
heard this
6
before.
a.m. that.
Yeah, he knows Tracy will say no, and I'm the soft touch.
What are you
Meet
going to
for effort,
reply?
right? Oh,
Bravo
what's up?
Delta 50 to Bravo Delta 60. You ready to roll up?
Yeah, ready.
Received. Let's go, Joe. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Shit's going down, or they're just starting their day or whatever. Oh yeah, they're on a mission. Those British license plates. Yeah. Even though I know it's a thing, it trips me out to see them driving on the left. Miller Plumbing, yeah, I think this is their house. Oh yeah. The tactical team and everything. This isn't gonna surprise the family at all. Oh.
Police! Get down on the floor!
No warnings, just right into it.
I haven't done anything! Look, you
Yep.
got the wrong house, I'm
Not you, they're after.
You're making a big... police, suspect found! Show me hands! Get your hands in there!
Oh, wow.
Get your hands in there! Fucking ass!
Doesn't matter what they've done, you don't point a gun at a kid like that.
Bascom, I have a warrant to search your premises, sir. Where's your son? Where's your son?
He's in his bedroom!
Your buddy's already found him.
Jamie Miller.
What's going on?
The time is 6:15 a.m. and I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to
tell you the time?
Mr. Miller! Mr. Miller!
Must be a British
I
thing.
will You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention one
Dad, I
question,
haven't done
something
anything.
which you later rely on in court.
Yeah.
Anything you do say...
The
may
British
be given
Miranda
evidence.
rights are a little
Do you
weird,
understand?
yeah.
Do you understand?
Just tell him you understand, Jay!
All right, I understand.
Okay, good. Get up
He doesn't
slowly,
understand
please.
shit.
You got anything in your pockets that may harm me or you?
No.
Just
You
a
wanna
snail or
change your
something, you
trousers?
know, like little boys usually have.
Yeah. I need to get your dad.
Oh, yeah, you want to change those.
Is this the parents' room?
Think he's got a weapon hidden in here or something?
Searching for evidence.
What, that's our dirty washing? There's nothing in there, love. There's nothing in there, I'm telling you.
Oh, you never know. If a kid's hiding something, they'll hide it
In
anywhere.
the house. What are you looking for? Just let me know what you're looking for. Yeah?
Yeah, I know the cops can't do that, because, like, it'll tip them off if there's anything
Listen to me,
they might know
to your
about.
wife. You might be entitled to compensation for any mess that we've caused you today. Fill
What
this
do you mean?
in and
Because
get it
you
back.
bashed the bleeding door in, love.
Yeah, do they compensate you in America if they do something like that? At least Britain's kind of got stuff in order.
Jay, it's all right, lad. Don't worry, son. Jay! Jay! okay? Me and your mum are gonna follow, okay? Okay?
Kid's fucking terrified.
Dad!
This is already a kid who's had an accident, so maybe he's got some kind of anxiety going on. This has got to make it worse. Yeah, just like right into it. No lead in or nothing. Just break the door down and here we go.
Jamie, I know it's hard. You need to calm down, okay?
Oh, wow.
Just calm yourself down, mate.
That's the last thing you tell a child who can't calm down. Like, you just let him do it on his own.
I haven't done anything. I haven't.
Hey.
Yeah.
We'll get into that conversation when we get to the station, okay? This is not the place to be speaking about anything like that. We'll let
Right
this
to
when
remain
we get
silent.
there. When asked, you ask for a solicitor, okay? And you can speak to your parents about it when you get to the station.
Yeah.
It won't make you seem more guilty.
At least you're telling the child what to do
Just for
about
your
it,
best
you know?
interests, all right? Derek will be your appropriate adult for the purpose of this arrest, all right?
Hey, Jamie. I'm from Doncaster Social Services, all right?
Once you get there, the custody sergeant is going to ask you whether you want to keep Derek on or whether you want someone else. Right, mate?
It's all happening so fast. Like, I'm nervous
Right.
for him. I'm, like, almost certain he is
Okay,
innocent.
Jamie.
Of course, I don't know anything, but I'm just feeling for him right now. I'm hoping these cops are actually on his side. You know, of course, they have to arrest him if they think he did something, but I'm hoping they're gonna help him and not, like, coerce him into some confession or something. I hope it's not one of those stories. And then, of course, the muffling of the speech and the scoring, just making it seem like a long car ride.
Custody desk.
Yeah, D.I. Bascom, one in custody.
Okay.
Inside, please.
All right. Probably something they don't see every day, like someone who's
Jamie
being
Miller,
arrested for
13
murder.
years old. He's been arrested on suspicion of murder.
Okay, Jamie. Can I have your full name, please, son?
I
Just
didn't
say
do
it.
it.
That's...
It's Jamie Edward Miller.
And have you had your rights explained to you, Jamie?
Yeah, you have.
Did the officer explain that you don't need to speak?
Yeah,
but
he has no
anything
idea
you
what
do
he's
say
talking about.
may be
Yeah.
given in evidence?
But they did.
And do you have a solicitor, or do you want the station to provide one?
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
probably
so.
a mom and dad
Can
question.
you ask my dad, please?
Yeah. So because you're a juvenile, you need to be supported by an appropriate adult. Now, would you like that to be one of your parents, or would you like that to be Derek?
Yeah, I'd like my dad, please.
Are you sure? You can have a think about that if you
I
want.
want my dad,
Nah,
please.
he wants his dad.
And have you got any long-term medical conditions, such as asthma or any kind of serious allergies?
No.
Okay. And have you ever tried to take your own life or
These are
self-harm?
heavy questions for a kid.
You had your breakfast, son?
No.
Yeah, he was in bed. He's had nothing.
Your detention here will be reviewed by an independent inspector on a regular basis, so that you, your solicitor, or your appropriate adult can make representations about your detention at that review. You understood all that, son?
He's a kid.
It'll just
I
be
don't
you
think he
in there,
understands it all.
and we can
but
fetch
yeah.
you some bread.
There's got to be
Okay,
some way
Jamie?
that, you know, they can have the parents there right now and speak of the devil.
Can I go to them?
Jamie, we just need to process you here, okay, son? The sooner we do this, the sooner we can bring your dad in. All right, lad. A cornflake's all right for you, Jamie? You're doing
Give the
really
kids some
well.
breakfast.
Right, PC Road, cell number 6.
Just excruciating to watch. I've known this kid for 10 minutes. I already just want this to be over for him. Aw, it's like scared straight right now.
Okay then, Jamie. This is what we call a dry cell. So if you need a toilet, you're gonna have to ask, all right?
Aw, that sucks for
Okay.
him. This is a kid who, you know, woke up with an accident. Like, you think the officers would tell them that.
Yeah, but you've only got 4 hours.
And now they can let the family in. Okay.
So, Mrs. Miller, how's it going?
Brilliant, yeah?
Well, pretty
Look, I
fucking
understand
bad. You
this
arrested
must
my
be a hard
kid.
time. Jamie's asked for a solicitor. Is there a family one that you guys have?
No, that's wrong, no.
Okay, well, we can provide one.
Yeah, they probably never needed
We have a
one.
duty. It's a service that we have here free of charge if asked for.
Yeah, but free normally means no good, though, doesn't it?
Mr. Miller, look, I completely understand your
Yeah.
concerns, but in my experience, they're very competent solicitors, so it's up to you.
I mean,
Okay.
you'll need somebody, so
You were meant to treat me on the floor, treat my daughter on the floor.
I'm okay.
I hope they didn't do that. I hope they told you to get on the floor for your safety and for theirs. And if they didn't, you are well within your rights to make a complaint, okay?
I guess they're getting a talking to.
Last thing, we do have someone suitable if you're unable to do it, but Jamie has asked whether you'll be his appropriate adult.
What's that?
Or you'll be in his interviews.
Yeah, he doesn't even know
with
what
him.
that is.
How do you feel about that?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, all right.
Probably doesn't want anyone else doing it.
If your son has admitted to you anything regarding this case or any of the events leading up to this case, you can't do this job.
No, he hasn't said anything.
Look, I'm only saying because it could jeopardize this case, okay?
No, and I told you, you've got...
Everyone's totally in the dark.
It's a coffee machine
Jamie,
there.
the parents, everybody.
Nurse is going to be a while, all right? Someone will come through and see you soon. It's drinkable. Help yourself.
I hope it's drinkable. I was hoping you wouldn't put it in the room if it wasn't.
Well, don't be letting everyone know what's happening. We haven't even got a clue ourselves yet, love.
Texting Susie to make sure our house is okay. We
Yeah.
haven't got a door anymore.
Let's not
if you
blast this on
remember.
Facebook just yet.
Yeah, look, maybe you should go home, mate.
Yeah, you should.
Well, what would I do there? I'm not going. I'm not.
Yeah, it's probably not good for her. Like, she'll want to know what's going on.
Tell her, look,
just
not
being
to clean
alone
anything up,
for that
okay?
long is
Tell
going
her to
to
take
kill her.
loads of photos.
It's just a mistake. You see it on the telly all the time. It's just a mistake.
She said they were charging him with murder, didn't
Well,
she?
he hasn't done anything, has he?
No, of course he hasn't.
Yeah. Have they even told anybody he's dead?
Morning, everyone. Morning. Oh, fucking hell, how much do you want a cigarette right now?
Don't start me off, man.
Yeah, you want a cigarette. I don't smoke and I want a cigarette watching that.
You worried about the dad?
The dad?
What
No, I'm
about
not
the
worried
dad?
about the dad.
I had this old case once, right? Young boy.
Okay.
Put
So
it
it's
this
not your
way.
first young boy.
It took us months before we realized what the dad was doing to him.
Oh, it's one of those, yeah. I
You're
think
right.
his dad might be... I guess we really don't know anything.
already, like. Oh, I don't think anyone's actually been in the school yet, mate. It's early, innit?
All right, well, can we get into his phone?
Nope.
Yeah, it's still like 6
Can
in
we
the
ask him
morning,
for a code? You want to go through the plan again?
I mean, we could. But honestly, I think we're good, mate.
All right, I get it. I get it.
Go and have enough.
I'm going to have a walk. All right, I'll see you later.
I mean, everybody gets to take a break except the defendant and the family.
Nice of you to join us.
You're fucking joking, mate. Do you know what time it is? No.
Evan, I don't know what you're asking.
That's most people in the morning at work.
Well, he's been accused of murdering someone with a kitchen knife.
Okay,
So where are
nice.
we going to put him, then?
Cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we?
They don't have a special room for child inmates? I guess maybe they don't see child inmates all that often, but yeah, you'd think there'd be something.
Anyway, did Adam go in? I mean,
Talking
is he
about his
going?
kid again.
Keeps on texting me.
His kid's
I
still trying
told
to get
you
out of
sure he
school.
only texts me. Anyway, I just thought I'd call and say hi. Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah, he's having
Listen,
a
I
rough
better
day.
go.
Thank you.
Sorry, Jason.
Okay.
Jamie, just a few
Now they're
more
reunited.
questions then. Can you explain to me what being under arrest means?
Means being here.
Can you have another go at
That's
that?
one way to put it. Yeah.
Answer the question, lad.
He's a kid. That's what he knows.
Means the police think I've done something and they'll have me locked up until they know whether I have.
It's a good answer.
Yeah,
And can you
it's a little
explain
better,
why
I
you might
guess.
need a lawyer? I think you're a bright boy. I don't see a vulnerability here that the police need to be aware of. You got any questions for me?
Yeah, what the hell's going on?
Fine.
Does the kid even know who died yet?
I haven't done anything. I just want to go home. I've not done anything.
Yeah. That's a helpless father right there.
Believe me that I've not done anything.
Of course I believe you.
They haven't told anything yet, so like who's dead, what the motive is,
Sorry,
or
Mr. Miller. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to ask you to leave if that's okay. Sorry.
Eat cornflakes.
get some food into you, buddy.
How long's he going to be here, mate?
Can't answer any questions now, Mr. Miller, unfortunately.
It's a
Mate,
murder charge, so hopefully not too long.
I hate juvenile cases, mate.
No one likes him.
Morning, Sergeant.
Good morning.
Just turns the world upside down, right?
Right, okay. Parents are in the family room, and the lad's
Oh,
in
this
the
might be the
cell,
lawyer.
so I'm guessing parents first, yeah?
Yes.
You know where you're going, don't you, fella?
Yeah, I do.
I see the man on the phone.
Sorry to disturb. Mr. and Mrs. Miller, my name's Paul Barlow. I'm from Story in French. I've been allocated
Okay.
Jamie's case.
All right. Can you tell us what's going on? A few
I
things.
hope the lawyer knows more than they do.
I'll be briefed by the arresting officers as to the particulars of the case, and I'll also catch up with what's been going on since Jamie's arrest. Okay? The treatment
Feels like it's
so
just been
far.
10 minutes since his arrest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wreck the house.
When a violent death's taken place, that's sometimes the name of the game. The question is whether or not that was proportionate, and that we'll look at that later.
Yeah, like, where are they going to sleep tonight?
Yes. After you've seen him then, to be honest with you, he's not looking too good.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, who would be?
Neither would I. I can see the shock that's happened here, and it's totally understandable. But we'll do our best here for you, OK? I'm going to go get myself briefed. If you can hang tight for me, and someone will be along with you shortly.
Seems like a stand-up guy, at least at the beginning here. Hope he can do the job.
Thanks again. Hi.
Should be on the way down.
Is it the usual room?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's done this before.
Good morning.
Morning.
Paul,
Okay.
Pete.
So this is when we finally hear about it, I hope.
Okay. Incident took place at 10:13 p.m. last night. Arrest
All right.
approximately 25 minutes ago.
That's my personal record broken, then.
He got here fast.
Heard you made a mess of the house.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's not his
Okay,
house.
murder. Okay, so I'm assuming you're going after possession and threatening as well, then?
Yep.
Possession
Can I
and
know anything
threatening.
about the victim? Is it a media blackout, is it? Because I couldn't see anything on my phone.
We're still looking for the relatives, their dad.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess they gotta notify people before they
All right, let's
put
whisk
the
through
name out
this.
there.
Good to hear. And I see that you're taking blood.
Yeah, scratches on his arm, blood at the scene.
Okay, so
Not
there are
without justification.
scratches.
Ready for samples when you are.
Sarge.
What is that all I'm getting?
Yep. So you're gonna get me?
All right, okay, samples first, but then a chat. I want to have a look at this kid first. Just one
The
last
lawyer's
thing.
gotta know what he's
What?
defending against,
Just
right?
I just need 2 minutes of your time.
Yeah, sure.
We've got a teacher here from Bumpton Academy.
All right, I'll be up.
Yeah, so I think the victim's a classmate, so maybe that's their teacher. I wonder if he's teaching the class today.
It's warm, isn't it?
Really warm. Do you want me to hang your jacket up?
Oh, you're all right, love. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know what time of year it is, but I imagine, you know, when you're facing something like that, everything feels warm.
What's going to happen now? We're going to take some photos, then we're going to take some samples, and then we're going to search, okay?
Can you search them already?
Lovely. And to the side.
Not exactly a Hollywood photo shoot.
Jamie, very quickly. My name's Paul Barlow. I'm from a solicitor firm called Story in French, and I'll be advising you today. Okay?
Okay.
We're talking a bit, but I didn't want you wondering who this strange man was. All right.
Yeah.
Jamie, can I just get you to stand here?
He's seen a
for
lot
me?
of strange men today.
Just open wide for me. On the other side.
That's a weird feeling. I've actually had this done to me before.
Then let's get you over here, shall we, for some fingerprints. So, just get you to get your right thumb.
I've never been printed, though.
Lovely. And your middle finger.
I wonder how many
Cute. And your
criminals
little finger.
flip them off when they do the middle finger.
There we are, thank you. And then your little finger, last one now. So,
They
now,
really
Jamie,
showed all the fingers.
we need your passcode just so we can access your phone, if that's okay.
There's no need to give them that, Jamie.
No.
Don't do it.
Just gonna take some bloods if that's okay.
I don't really like
No,
needles.
he's no good with needles, love.
Jamie, I've got to warn you, it may harm your defence if you refuse.
Oh, you gotta do it, buddy.
You'll be fine, I won't take long, I promise. Be as quick as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just hold his hand,
Look at me,
buddy.
lads, yeah?
Keep looking at your dad. Put yourself on there for me.
Just keep looking at me.
I have to look away when I get
Just
needles, too.
Just gonna feel a bit of a squeeze.
That's what they tell you, and then it's like, ugh.
Just gonna feel a sharp scratch, okay?
Look at me. Look at me.
Looking at your dad.
Come on. It's all right.
You got it, buddy.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know you were actually gonna show it.
Okay. Just keep your finger on that for me. Just for a couple of minutes.
Sound.
You got through that part.
I'm going to have to ask you to take your clothes off.
Not all of them.
I need to conduct a strip search.
Was that necessary?
Afraid so.
And we get to the really uncomfortable
There is a
part.
chance.
He wet himself earlier on, so he's changed his undies and everything.
I understand, Mr. Miller.
No, he changed the
Mr.
sheets
Miller.
and everything.
Mr. Miller, I
Are you
understand.
gonna search those pants, too?
This is...
I think this is a bit serious as well, don't you? I mean, how would you have felt if you were 13 and you had two grown men looking at your bits?
I wasn't accused of
Fair
a crime.
point.
I don't know you from Adam, mate.
Mr. Miller, we
know what I mean?
we
That's
really
my
do
little
need
boy,
to
he's 13.
cooperate with this.
Like,
because
he's
we can tell
Come on.
There's about to be a fight here.
This is good for James'
It's
defence.
fine.
You okay?
I don't mind.
So I need to observe, and then PC Grogan's just going to observe me, all right?
Yeah, they gotta have two people to make sure no one's, you know,
Just want to
doing
pop your
anything.
clothes
But
on
yeah.
the side there, yeah.
And at least Dad's able to be in the room, too. Make sure everything's above board.
Just lift your arms up for me.
It's hard to imagine what he could be hiding, but, you know, I guess they gotta
Turn
do
to
what
the
they gotta
side.
do. Man, this look on Dad's face right now.
And then face the wall behind you.
Understandably, this is all they can show, but, you know, they take a great opportunity to get a glimpse into the dad's mind.
Okay, and if I can just ask you to lift up your penis, I need to make sure that there's no defensive wounds on your scrotum.
Ooh. What exactly is he accused of doing? Like, I know he's accused of stabbing someone, but
And that's done.
did she fight back?
So, can I ask you to pop these clothes on for me, and then we'll pop yours just in this bag here.
He's changing into the prison clothes.
Right, are we finished in here?
All right.
Could I get a room to speak to my client, please?
Yeah, sure. Next door, follow me.
All right, let's talk defense.
Well, that was that's the worst part of that over and done with, I'm glad to say, and I thought you handled it extremely well, Jamie. What's your favourite subject in school, Jamie?
Why does that matter?
Just humour me.
Yeah. Just make friends first.
History.
History?
Why?
I like the stories.
So do I, buddy.
What's your who do you like who took part in the Industrial Revolution?
You know Brunel.
Yeah, the
He just
shipbuilder.
did
Yeah,
it.
I thought that's what that was.
And the police, they're trying to find out what happened last night, but they're not here to protect you. They believe you're guilty of something, and that's why we're here. All right? So all I want you to do is say no comment.
Right.
All right?
Media
That's it,
training
just
right
no
here.
comment. Not to everything. That won't go down well. Just to questions about the events of last night. All right? Do you think
Okay.
you can decipher between questions you should answer and questions you shouldn't answer?
I need a
Is your
little more
name
coaching
Jamie?
on that.
Where were you last night, Jamie?
No comment.
That's it.
Bingo.
That's it.
Good kid.
Whenever you're unsure, whenever it's 50-50, just say no comment. And if I think you should answer the question, I'll advise you so.
Okay. I like this
I'll
lawyer.
be in there.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Well, that makes it easy then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
I'll be back
I
in a
hope there's no one
second.
corrupt on the other side that'll...
I haven't got a clue what I'm doing here. I don't. What do we say?
Just don't answer for him, all right? Just be yourself.
Just be dad.
It's okay to process. It's okay to be shocked, and it's okay to be human. Right? No.
Maybe draw the line at attacking the cops.
In a police. I just don't want to get it wrong for me lad. You know what I mean?
You'll be fine.
I'm shitting myself.
Oh, I would be too.
Do you know what I mean? He really is. Look, you said yourself. You even said he was bright. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I did.
So,
Yeah.
do you
Everyone seems to
understand?
like him.
I think the police have some pretty compelling evidence. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to ask for blood. They wouldn't have been able to make the entrance that they did. Now, I don't know what that evidence is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to become clear to us very soon.
Yeah.
Okay?
I wonder what they have.
So,
Why they think it's the
best
kid
thing
right
for you
away.
to do, they're shaping up for the interview. I need a minute just to have a look through everything. Can you sit with him? You all right doing that?
Probably wants
Okay.
nothing more right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's better, I guess.
I'm gonna ask you once. Okay? No matter what's happened, no matter what you've done or you haven't done, I want you to tell me the truth. Did you do it?
He doesn't even know what it is yet.
Promise.
Okay. Okay, then everything's gonna be all right then, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah,
Trust the legal system, I guess.
It's okay, Jamie.
Ready? Come on.
All right. I guess it's questioning time.
First of all, I'm going to start with reminding you of your rights, Jamie. I want you to listen carefully. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Is DS
So it's a
Frank,
little
you're
different
talking
from
to
the
Jamie
Miranda
Miller,
rights that
his
we know in
appropriate
America.
adult. The time is 6:58 a.m.
Yeah. This is pretty much real time, isn't it?
Last night.
Yeah, Jamie. It wasn't that long ago.
No comment.
Okay. What did you do?
No comment.
Yeah.
That's not really helpful, is it, Jamie?
He's doing what his lawyer said, but, you know, it's...
Okay.
It
No
would
worries.
kind of be helpful to know what he did
Let's
last night.
move on to... I've been reading your school reports.
Why?
I got your teachers to send them over.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
So he's doing well in school,
You
so
can
it's
answer that, Jamie.
nothing to do with grades.
They also talk about some problems with your behavior more recently.
Okay, here we
Last
go.
year or so. Okay, who are your good friends?
No comment.
Oh, you won't get them into trouble.
Oh. You can answer this one.
Battered my door down this morning, so I'm not sure you can say that.
Oh,
That's fair.
smart kid.
I'm going to ask you about romantic relationships.
Romantic.
I noticed on your Instagram that you reposted a picture of this model. What's her name, Jamie?
I just like her pictures.
You don't know her name?
I mean, it just seems like a, adolescent kid who's figuring this out. Hey,
Below this
Adolescence,
one,
there's your
more
title.
recent one. There's a series of comments and innuendos, which seem pretty aggressive.
Did
And
he
from
write
you.
those? Oh,
How
wow.
do you feel about women, Jamie? Are you attracted to women?
Yeah.
A lot of men
And
are.
do you have a girlfriend?
No.
If you did, would you want her to look like any of these women?
No, they're too old.
Yeah, good answer.
That you
Probably wants one his own age.
You posted pics of you and who I think are friends. Where were these pictures taken?
Train station, I think.
I mean, you probably know where that is.
Won't be hard for us to find them. You're a smart lad, aren't you? You can see
They
that.
could just go into the school and look, right? I mean, they already have the pictures.
What's fun for you?
I don't know.
Sports, films, music, dancing, what?
Going into town.
Hanging out. Yep.
Okay.
Jinx.
No comment.
Okay, I get it. Everyone's trying to do their job here. If you remember rightly, Jamie, I was the one that suggested you get a solicitor, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look what that got you.
All right, may I ask you what you were wearing last night?
I don't remember.
It'll probably be in the laundry
Didn't
pile.
manage to find... Do you own a pair of Nike Air Max in white and blue?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Those are probably his then.
Were you wearing them last night?
I don't know, maybe.
Does he actually have any memory of last night?
Do you know a girl
That's
called
what I want
Katie
to know.
Leonard? There she is.
Okay, this might be the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she occasionally comments on your Instagram post, doesn't she? So, it's probably a sign that you were, like, friends, right?
Yeah. They knew each other and they're connected. I
know.
would think so.
What is she who's dead then?
Why would you ask that?
Aw,
she?
that's probably a
Well,
bad
yeah.
question to ask.
She is. And we think you know that. So it's really clever of you to ask the question if that is the case, don't you think?
Probably
Tell
wasn't
you
a
what,
good move.
describe your friendship to me. And was it a relationship that ever went beyond friendship?
I wouldn't even class it as a friendship.
Were you attracted to her?
Just knew each other, I guess. Just like most
Is there
classmates,
anything that could
really.
be described?
Did you go and see her?
No.
See, her parents have told us that she left the house at 8:30 p.m. Was she coming to see you then?
After I said we weren't even mates.
But you did see her, didn't you?
Probably not then.
I didn't.
It was confirmed that she was killed less than an hour before, which means between 9:30 and 10:30 p.m. If I were to ask your dad here what time you were home, what would he say?
No, I was on call. I'd been in for 10 minutes when you lot kicked me door in.
And you're not interviewing Mr. Miller?
Oh, so Dad wasn't even home.
Did you kill her, Jamie?
No.
You didn't kill her?
No, I didn't.
I think he's made
got
that
me
pretty
confused
clear.
with someone else.
Do you know how many times she was stabbed, Jamie?
Don't guess.
7 times.
Okay, 7 times. Ooh.
7 times, all over.
Does that upset you?
Of course it does. Look at him.
Yeah.
It's a young girl.
It would upset anybody.
You do know what CCTV is, don't you, Jamie?
Oh.
Hang on.
Is there video of him somewhere?
So I think that would be a good opportunity for us to take a break.
Oh, no, I want to hear about this. You're not going to cliffhanger me here.
Jamie, we've been looking through CCTV images of you and Katie from last night.
Oh, were they
okay?
together, I guess? Okay.
So this is you, isn't it? In the middle, there. Meadows Square, 7:43 p.m. So that's you.
Well, that's a few
We
hours
can tell
before
it's
she was
you.
killed.
We can see these are your 2 friends, Tommy and we think Ryan. I'm not too sure. You were with them for about an hour and then you left them.
And then you just wandered round for quite a long time, didn't you?
We see you here at the battered place, 9:02 p.m.
9:02,
Got you
so
here,
we're getting
passing the
closer.
library. Katie pops up.
Okay.
You see, we don't see when you spotted her, but we do see you following her. Why were you following her, Jamie?
Maybe you're just walking in the same direction.
She's walking past the crossing at Forbridge Street at 9:46 p.m. You can clearly see that here. Everyone can see that, right?
Yeah.
And at 9:47 p.m., same place, walking in the same direction, is you, Jamie. So you were following her.
That
Why
doesn't
were you following
necessarily
her?
mean following.
Did she know that you were following her?
I
Is
wasn't.
there some sort of problem between you two?
People
Jamie,
walk in the same direction sometimes.
mate,
I haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, they're trying to push him.
I'm now going to play you some footage.
Okay, we got video?
This is of you and Katie from the car park last night where a confrontation happened.
Did they get a confrontation on video? Okay, so they're talking to each other. Oh, she's pushing him. Oh, well, this is where he's got the scratches. It doesn't necessarily have to be from the murder. Okay, so...
I think that's enough, okay?
So I guess they do have some reason
How
to
did you get
suspect
home
him.
without... You threw away your clothes. We didn't see when it happened, but we know it happened. And with this tape as evidence, it's not looking good.
They do have a lot. Where would he get the knife, though? Like, he'd have to, like, pull it out of thin air. It's not like he was just walking around with a knife.
You want to say sorry to Katie's mum, who I had to talk to just past midnight last night while she was sobbing on the floor because her daughter is gone.
Sorry for your loss, maybe? He's not going to admit the killing.
I'm terminating this interview at 7:12 a.m. Let's go. I'll leave you two a minute.
Intense scene. Dad might be starting to doubt him now. Oh, no. Don't pull away like that.
Why? Not impossible. I've not done anything.
Wow. It doesn't look good for him right now, but yeah, well, that's episode 1, so I guess we'll talk about it. All right. All right, guys, thank you for watching my reaction to the first episode of Adolescence. Wow, that was a powerful episode right there and a powerful ending to that episode. Jamie Miller, 13 years old, is accused of killing a classmate, Katie. The police just kind of show up at his house in the morning and, you know, break the doors down and, you know, pretty much raid the place and looking for him and, you know, surprising the family, surprising them out of their wits, basically. Like, nobody knows what's going on. And the kid is in bed, like terrified, like he's messed himself. It's a really crazy scene. And, you know, they take him to the police station. A little bit about the production too. It seems like everything was done in like real time, like one take. It's crazy how they did it like that. There was an episode of the Menendez miniseries that they did like that too. It was just, you know, an interview, like one continuous shot. To do like a whole episode like this, like multiple scenes, like multiple transitions and all that, and still have it in the single shot and in real time, that's impressive. That's really impressive. I wonder if they're going to do the whole show like that. But yeah, they hire the lawyer, they do their inspection of everything like that, you know, all the while not telling them what's exactly happened. Like just saying, you know, you're accused of murder, and the family being like, no, he's not. Like, what the hell are you talking about? We meet the lawyer Paul, who seems like a very stand-up guy, and is advising him, you know, what to answer, what not to answer, and you know, Dad's there as his appropriate adult. I guess that's a thing in UK law. I'm gonna learn a lot about UK law, I'm pretty sure, watching this. I heard the different way they do, you know, what they call the Miranda rights in the States. Like, it's basically the same thing, but they definitely word it differently. And yeah, they get down deep into the interview, ask him about, you know, pictures he has on Instagram, about models and stuff. You know, ask him about his friends, Tommy and Ryan. They were hanging out for a bit, and then apparently he saw Katie, the victim, followed her for a bit. I still don't know if he was actually following her, or maybe that's what it was about. Like, maybe Katie thought like he was following her, and you know, they had a little bit of an argument about it, and you know, she pushed him first, which we saw in the video. And I guess he was just trying to defend himself. It's a little bit confusing because they have reason to suspect him, I guess, with what they saw in the video, but there's plot holes. Like, where did he get the knife? Like, I don't think he's just walking around town with his knife. Like, did he go home and get it, or did he, like, go into a store and, like, hey, I want a knife? Like, even if he is having a disagreement with this girl and is mad at her or whatever, like, how does he, you know, suddenly get the idea to, you know, find a knife somewhere and stab her? Like, I'm kind of reminded of OJ a little bit. Like, I imagine, you know, OJ, you know, he went to Nicole's house for whatever reason, and, you know, maybe saw Ron there and something went mad. But at least, you know, he's at a house and there's probably a knife there somewhere. I don't think they ever found out, you know, where the knife came from with OJ either. But this kid's like way out in the open. Like, he's not at a house. Like, where does he get a knife? I'm sure, you know, watching the next few episodes, and there's only 4 episodes. It's a very short miniseries, but I'm sure getting into the next few episodes, it'll, you know, paint that picture a little better. But again, they have reason to suspect him, but I have reason to kind of doubt what they suspect as well too, because you know, there's some holes. I don't know the answer. I've heard nothing about the show before. other than, you know, how popular it is and, you know, how popular this young actor is, Owen Cooper. There's got to be some way that he didn't do it. So they've introduced him to his lawyer. They've done the first interview. I guess court might be the next logical step, I guess. Maybe that's what we'll see in episode 2. But that will wait till next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my reaction to episode 1 of Adolescence. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, JordangeVision Sports. And once again, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Have a good one, guys. Thank you for watching Adolescence with me. We'll see you in episode 2. Take care, and bye-bye.